said. And a lot of people hit me up like, yeah, as soon as I heard him say that on this record, I turned it off. We're not really trying to hear that. But I'm gonna talk about that next week. But with that being said, like I think it's going to be a very interesting album. I don't know what else he can do to add on to his legacy. I think he's one of the greatest of his era. You feel me? But he did himself a disservice with a certain action, and I just don't know if he should be able to come back from that in certain people's eyes. But for the people that don't care about that, then they looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to it too, but I'm not trying to hear certain things from him. And that's just from a personal level and from somebody that loves being an MC. And there's certain rules when it comes to this thing of ours. I just don't agree with what he did and how he did that, if that makes any sense. So, but I thought it was great. I thought that lyrically it was what it was supposed to be. Like he's very sharp. I think that Jid is very close. I think that when it's all said and done, if Jid can, I think that Jid kind of suffers from like, I don't want to call it absolutism, but I don't know what it's necessarily called. But rappers like Absol and Lupe, sometimes they go so deep that it loses people. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like Jid is somebody that's so good at technical rapping that the technical rapping sometimes gets in the way of the enjoyability of the album. You know what I mean?
You think he?
But
Yeah.
I do think that Jid, what you say?
You think Jid is more technical than Kendrick?
Ooh. Do I think Jid is more technical than Kendrick? I think that Kendrick is technical, but I don't think that people are properly assessing what his strong suits are when it comes to his technicality. Kendrick is a lyricist, but lyricism is not his strong suit. Is not his strongest suit. The same way I feel like lyricism is the strongest suit of a Lupe Fiasco or a Jid. Jid probably is more technically skilled than Kendrick. Has the accolades, he got the Pulitzer Prize, and he has the albums that are culturally defining. Like he had moments with the Pimp a Butterfly. That was basically the theme for the Baltimore uprising. You know what I mean? Like that happened. It dropped at the perfect time. That was like the soundtrack to that. You know what I mean? And then you got the Pimp a Butterfly. Like he got the classic albums where when you play his joints, people remember exactly where they were when they dropped. You know what I mean? And he mean a lot to the culture, but I do think that people are attaching nostalgia to his skill more so than his actual technical skill set. I do think that Jed is probably more technically sound